The cracks, the repairs, everything.
It's inspiring, really, but while Kintsugi Heart is all about healing, he also explores how hard it is to express those painful emotions in 13 ways to swallow silence. That one really hit me hard. It captures that feeling of wanting to speak, to share what you're going through, but the words just won't come.
It's a tough one for sure. A powerful exploration of vulnerability and how hard it can be. What struck you about the poem?
He lists all these ways we try to hold back our emotions, bite your tongue until it bleeds, count the cracks in the sidewalk. It's like he's saying sometimes it's easier to stay silent.
It's true. Sometimes it feels safer to stay quiet than risk hurting someone,
Mm.
or maybe even ourselves. It's almost like we're afraid of what might happen if we let those feelings out.
Right. And then there's this one way of swallowing silence that really stuck with me. He says, pretend you don't know how this ends. Pretend you don't know. Blissful ignorance.
It's like he's suggesting that sometimes it's easier to be in denial than face reality, to pretend everything is okay when it's really not.
Yes, exactly. And it made me think about the cost of staying silent, both to ourselves and to the people we care about. But then again, is there a time when silence is actually necessary?
That's a great question. Is it a form of self-preservation or self-sabotage? Van Rooyen's poem really makes you think about your own relationship with silence.
It does. It's complex. There are no easy answers, but it's definitely something we all need to examine, right?
Absolutely. When is it okay to hold back? When do we need to speak up even when it's scary?
Big questions, and ones that we can all grapple with, no matter what our experiences have been.
For sure. Silence, it's a powerful tool, and how we use it is up to us.
So we talked about love, vulnerability, and the difficulty of expressing ourselves honestly, but there's this other side to Van Rooyen's poetry that I think we need to explore, this ember of hope that flickers beneath all the darkness and pain.
Yes. There's definitely a sense that he's reaching for something more, wouldn't you say? Something brighter.
Absolutely. It's like he's digging through the ashes, searching for those tiny sparks that can ignite a new beginning. And that's what makes his poetry so compelling. It's not just about the struggle, it's about the possibility of healing and transformation.
Right, he acknowledges the darkness, but
Yes.
doesn't let it consume him.
Exactly. And even the title of the collection, Embers of Dawn, it hints at that sense of hope, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, even after the fire, even after the destruction, there's always a chance for something new to emerge, a new day to begin.
It's a powerful image, and I think it speaks to the resilience of the human spirit, wouldn't you say? Our ability to find hope even in the most difficult circumstances.
I think so too. And it makes me even more curious to delve deeper into the rest of Embers of Dawn and see where this ember of hope leads us.
Let's do it. There's so much more to uncover.
That idea of fire, it's interesting, isn't it? It's destructive, sure, but it can also be so powerful, transformative even.
Absolutely. And that dual nature of fire really comes through in his poetry, the way he uses it as a symbol for both destruction and renewal.
Hmm.
Like an arsonist's lullaby, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's burning down the past to make room for something new.
Oh, I love that poem, especially the line where he writes, again, you said, and I learned how to love without a safety net. That takes guts, wouldn't you say? To love so fearlessly without any guarantees.
It does, and I think that's what he's getting at with that controlled burn metaphor that pops up throughout the collection. It's scary to let go of those old hurts and patterns, but sometimes it's the only way to grow.
It's true, you have to kind of step outside of your comfort zone, even if it means getting burned.
Exactly. And that's where those embers of hope come in, those tiny sparks. Fragile, maybe, but with
Yeah.
so much potential.
It's like he's saying, even when we're broken, there's still that spark inside, waiting to be rekindled. Such a powerful message for anyone who's hurting.
Right. It speaks to the cyclical nature of life, too. We all go through these phases, right? Darkness and light, destruction and creation.
It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Perfect analogy.
Yeah.
He's taking these painful moments, these heartbreaks, and he's transforming them into something beautiful, something meaningful.
Exactly. And it's that transformation, that journey from darkness to light that makes his poetry so compelling. It's not just about the struggle, it's about the possibility of renewal.
It is. And it makes you wonder, what embers are we carrying?
Yeah.
What parts of ourselves are waiting to be rekindled, waiting for that transformation?
That's such a great question. And I think his poetry gives us this framework for exploring those parts of ourselves, for finding the courage to face our fears.
For sure. It's about embracing our imperfections,
Yeah.
all the messy bits.
And realizing that those messy bits, those are what make us unique. They're what make our stories worth telling.
Absolutely. And they might just be the key to unlocking those hidden embers of hope, the ones that are waiting to be